I grew up in Kansas City, first off, for the first 6 years of my life, and then I moved to Independence, which is just about 30 minutes outside of Kansas City. First, I went to a really sketchy school, and then I went to a really nice school, so I just switched from one to the other. It really didn't start happening until high school, really, and it was my freshman year. I was in an engineering class, and it was only boys other than me. So there was definitely moments where the boys were all like concerned about what was going on with me, or they'd make like random comments like, "Oh, it must be her time of the month," and stuff like that. There weren't too many issues with the staff, but I will say in that engineering class there was one instance where we were on hall freeze, but obviously I needed to go to the bathroom. It was that time of the month, even if they weren't making jokes, and he didn't quite understand that it was more of a necessity than just having to, go skirt around in the bathroom. My dad was always very prone to having 3 girls, so he knew what was going on, but there was definitely times where people would make comments towards my dad with us around, being like, "Oh, I bet you wish you had a boy," or "I bet you wish they were more boyish," stuff like that. Well, absolutely. They were always worried about me going out at night or going out anywhere really alone where there was lots of people and stuff. I mean, as a kid, you're always taught like what to do and what not to do. You're told don't scream, you'll fire, stuff like that. And it's always, it's the general things that everyone always says. It's never been just my family, but yeah, they've definitely been more prone to being more cautious about me living on my own or going really anywhere. For me, it's always been comments about menstruation and stuff like that. I've been lucky that not too many people have been like objectifying, but that's definitely a rare occurrence. Like my sisters have always had problems and stuff, but I've gotten lucky.
There's this guy, he made me feel like really uncomfortable last year. He asked some like really invasive questions. I'm like next to him in one of my classes, and I don't really want to tell my teacher that I'm uncomfortable to sit next to him, but I don't feel comfortable. There's a few people who have said some like awful things to some of my friends, and they haven't said it to me personally, but I'm not interested in being anywhere near them. I try and avoid being in the room with them. My friends do too, because they make them uncomfortable too. There's not really any teachers that make me like super uncomfortable. Most of the teachers are they're alright. I haven't really had much experience with how the faculty react to anything that might happen, but there's a few teachers who I know would step in and make sure the other person would not be near me again, I guess. And then there's a few teachers who I'm not so sure they will. Some days I don't really want to go to school because the kids aren't always the nicest, and I just don't really feel like it's worth it to go to school. If there was anything I'd like to say to some people that like make me uncomfortable, probably just that they're not acting in any sort of way that anybody ever should. And I feel like a lot of the time people don't realize that, maybe, and sometimes people don't really care. I feel like there's a lot of times people don't act how they would want to be treated, and I feel like that's something really important that you should do, because you always want to be treated nicely. So why do you treat other people? They don't want to be treated.